Today we are presenting one of our special lecture about Somnath and Kohinoor. Like these two things we keep on listening in medieval Indian history as well as somehow in modern history. That Kohinoor was very important diamond. It was the biggest diamond in world, and that was most prestigious thing. Even in news, it was recently that Indian government was forced to bring that diamond back from UK. But that is not possible because that diamond has been gifted to British Queen by Maharaja Dilip Singh, so we cannot take it back because anything which is gifted we cannot take back. And second issue will be the first issue will be the Somnath temple. Like the temple which we are seeing recent right now is the real structure, or it has been keep on destroying then again rebuild then again rebuild. So without wasting our time, let's start our lecture. Before that, I will just humbly request you to follow us, share us, and subscribe us. Because biggest problem is that if you do not follow us or share our lecture, then there is no use of making lectures, and we are not uh, motivated enough to make lectures again and again. So try to motivate us as well so that we can give you the better lectures and the better opportunities for your life. Hope you won't ignore our request and share this lectures as much as you can. So first we are going to share about Somnath. The picture which you are seeing, that Somnath temple, is the recent build which you can see when you went to that temple premises. So let's start the Somnath. That Somnath temple is in Gujarat. The Somnath temple located in the Kathiawar region of Gujarat, and it is one of the 12th Jyotirlinga, golden lingas it is called, where and this is a symbol of all lingas are the symbol of Lord Shiva. In Rig Veda, what we say that Somnatha, Som means moon and Nath means owner. It means that that temple is created and it's dedicated to the protector of moon. As we see that Lord Shiva also possesses the moon, thus it is also known as the protector of moon god. It is known as the Sharin internal, as although the temple has been destroyed 6 times and every time it was built. Look, the magic of this temple is that it keep on destroyed by people, yet it, on the same place it keep on coming. Let's start when it was started. The first temple of Somnatha is said to have existed before the beginning of Christian era, means before the Christian era, means in BCs we are having that temple. The second temple was built by the Matraka king Vallabhi of Gujarat and replaced the first one. The first one which was there, it was replaced in 649 AD. In 425, Junaid, the Arab governor of Sindh, sent his army and destroyed the second temple. That is the first incident when the Somnath temple was destroyed by some of the foreign invaders. Then Pratihara king Nagbhata II came and he constructed the third temple in 815, large structure of the sandstone. Mahmud of Ghazni attacked on this temple in 1025 AD and looted all of the pieces, stones and gems from there. Then he massacred the worshipper and burned this temple. It was the first time when original Sivalingam was completely destroyed. The temple's citadel was sacked. Most of its defenders were massacred. Mahmud personally hammered the temple and gilded the lingam into pieces. What he did, that he gilded this stone and showed that your gods have no power or no strength. Look, I'm just breaking out all temple and nothing is happening to me. Then he took away all things with him, and in the staircase of where he walks, he used that lingam remains in their steps and keep on moving from that. And that step was built in the new city called Jamia Masjid. Then this was destroyed. After that, fourth temple was built by Parmara king Bhoja of Malwa and the Solanki king Bhim of Gujarat between 10026 to 1042. Wooden structure was now replaced and Kumarpala built a temple of stone. The temple was raised in 1297 when Sultanate of Delhi conquered Gujarat, and again in 1394. Uh, these two times again it was broken, and the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb destroyed the temple again in 1706. Then the history of destroying this is too hard and keep on losing this power. But the present temple was built by Indian government, and it was on 1st December 1995. President of India Shankar Dayal Sharma dedicated to the service of nation. It was built by Somnath Trust, which look after the entire complex of Sri Somnath and its environs. So that was the history of Somnatha. Now let's move for the Kohinoor diamond. Kohinoor diamond is said to be the best masterpiece of something which we get for about this uh, masterpiece. That is the most precious stone, and that is here in Garth. So let's start with that. What is this, and what you need to know about Kohinoor diamond? Kohinoor originally is 105 carat 21.6 diamond. Once it was known as the largest known diamond in the world, originated in India. And for the various Indian and the Persian rulers fought bitterly over the various points in history and seized as a spoil of war and became the part of crown jewels of England when the Queen Victoria was proclaimed as the Empress of India. Means it moved to India, then Persia, and finally it reached to the England, and right now it is in England. It is said that if any male will follow this or reputed this, that if any person male is wearing that, then definitely he will die, and if any female is wearing, then it will bring good luck. Most sources agrees that Kohinoor was minted in the Rayalaseema in Andhra Pradesh. It was first owned by Kakatiya dynasty, and under Pratap Rudra was raised in 1323 by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. First Muslim ruler was Muhammad bin Tughlaq, who possessed that. From them onwards, this stone passed through the hands of successive rulers of Delhi Sultanate. Finally, it passed to the Babur in 1526. Shahjahan had the stone placed on his ornate peacock throne, and it was taken away by Nadir Shah in 1739. Among with the peacock throne, after the assassination of Nadir Shah in 1747, it came into the hands of Ahmad Shah Abdali of Afghanistan. It was passed down to the descendants of Abdali till the time it was not taken back from the Maharaja Ranjit Singh of Punjab. From him, this gem passed on to British Ranjit Singh. Successor Dilip Singh gave this throne to Queen Victoria in 1851. 1852, it was under the personal supervision of Victoria's consort. It was reached to its brilliance and increased by its size to 21.61 gram. And it is now the masterpiece in the center of the crown of Queen Consort. Queen Alexandra was the first to use that stone, and followed by Queen Mary. In 1936, the stone is said to be the crown of the new Queen Elizabeth, later known as the Mother Queen, wife of King George V. She died in 2002, and the crown rested atop of her coffin, where she is buried. Thus, the Kohinoor passed by hands to hands, and it's reached to this final destination. I hope that you enjoyed that lecture. If you enjoyed that lecture, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow us so that we keep on motivated ourselves to make more lectures and more interesting facts about you.